Well, to begin putting polygons on these, I'm going to need to combine all of these objects together into one, which makes me think I'm either going to have to remove half of each of these so that we can apply the mirror modifier to them, or go ahead and apply the mirror and continue on without it. And I think I will just continue on without it for now. So let's just pull this down and click apply. And there we go. Now we can take all of these and join them together with Control J. Now when we tab into edit mode, they all go into edit mode. All right, now that we have this, let's select this whole edge right here. And I think what I want to do is get this little ridge right there all the way around. You see that? So I think I can just hit E and Z and pull up like this. And then maybe E and S and scale in just a bit. It looks like it's doing pretty well on all sides, although maybe I'll press SX and scale that in just a little bit more. All right, so there we have that edge. And then we could take this point and control click on around to this point. And we've got, let's look down here, we've got 14 edges. And if you don't see this information, once again, you can just right click here and choose what information you want displayed here in the status bar. So I've got 14 edges there. Let's see if I take these over here like this. What do I have now down here? 29 edges. So I've gone a little too far. Looks like I added one extra one right here. So now, yeah, that's 28 now. Okay, so I just wanted an even or an equal number of edges between those two so that when we bridge edge loops, Control E, bridge edge loops, it will connect those up uniformly. All right, so there we've got that. And then what I'd like to do is take this edge or these points on around to here, and let's extrude those down as well. Let's come to the side view and press EZ and extrude these down to here. And now we just need to connect these up. If we press Control R and add an edge right there, we can then take this edge and this edge right here, these two edges, and we can go to Vertex, New Edge or Face, or the F key. So I'll press F, and there we go. I'll take this one and press the F key, and there we are. All right. So now we've got a little geometry on here. We could also come in here and begin connecting up geometry in here. So maybe if we selected edges here and here and here, and maybe these four as well, we could hit Control E and choose Bridge Edge Loops, and there we go. But do we need a little, well, we kind of need a little ridge here. So let's undo this and then get a little ridge here first. So maybe we could just extrude up. Let's press EZ and pull up just a bit. And then let's extrude and scale in with E and S. And then maybe we pull down. Let's press E, Z, pull down a bit, and then scale in some like this. So that'll fit this silver piece in there. And then what we can do is come through and grab these edges here, these edges here, and bridge edge loops with Control E. There we go. Yeah, I just wanted that little ridge there. We just need to kind of build these pieces in as we're going. And then maybe we could connect, some up here. But before we do that, let's work on these little pieces here. Now that I see this, I maybe should have gone ahead and added a mirror modifier to everything, but we can always come back and do that. What I want to do is just extrude this out. I just want to hit E and enter, and then I just want to grab this little blue square here and drag this out, something like this. And what that little blue square does is it's the same thing as pressing Shift Z to turn off the Z axis. So the square that you click and drag on turns off the axis that is that color. So if you click and drag on the blue square, it turns off the axis of that color or the Z axis. And maybe we could just grab these here hit the I key and inset in a bit. And then maybe we could just hit E and pull down a bit like this. And then we can begin connecting up the things on the side here. So like this edge and this edge, we could hit the F key and connect that up. And to continue on, we can just select this edge and then hit the F key again, and it'll just know what we want to do. It'll just know that we want to continue that on. But maybe we don't. Maybe if I press Control Z to undo, maybe I actually want to add an edge loop right here. And then let's hit F and F so that they're more straight up and down as we bring them forward. And from here, let's add, or let's bring this whole area up a bit like this. I'm just going to hit E and Z and pull it up a bit. Maybe pull it in just a little bit like this. There we go. And to connect this up, I can press Control R and then pull it out just a bit like this. So you can see I'm just beginning to build this up, build the polygons up in a way that they'll connect one to another as we go. There we go. All right, and once again, just like up here, I can add an edge loop down here and then connect these two up. I can take this point and this point, hit the M key to merge them at the last point selected, right there. Now I'd like to take these and move them up again, so maybe this and this. And let's hit EZ and pull them up, and then pull them in a bit like this. And once again from here, I'd like to add an edge right here. And then these two edges here could come up, could press E and Z and bring them up, then bring them in like this, and begin connecting them up here. So maybe I could scale it down a bit and begin kind of getting these in line here like this. Press the 1 key, select this vertex and press M and merge it last. And then we begin moving these down and connect these up here. M at last. And now let's take a look at it. All right, so we need to kind of bring these down a bit. All right, and what more can we do here? Well, we could probably add an edge loop here and then connect these up right here with the F key. And then we can add yet another edge here and connect these up with the F key. And now maybe we could select all these three, hit the F key and connect those up. And maybe we could take this point and move it a bit. These may be a little bit out of alignment to be able to actually connect up, but let's see. Let's take this edge and this edge, hit the F key. Yeah, that works. Now down here, we can take these and hit F, and then this and hit F again. And we could then grab these edges here, let's say, these three, and we could bring these, we could hit E and bring these out like this. Maybe move them over a bit, scale them in a bit, and then we could connect them up here. We could take this point and this point, merge at last. Well, before we go any further, let's go ahead and split this and mirror it over. I'll go to the top view. I'll press Shift Z, go to face mode, and I'll just click and drag and just select 1/2 and delete faces. And then what let's do is just add a mirror modifier, turn on clipping, and turn on the cage. And so there we go. Now we've got two sides here. So in the next video, we will keep moving, keep continuing on, and try and finish this up.